were beautiful, just like a flower. I could walk with you for a million miles and my feet would not get tired. Where you go, I'll go, winter or summer. I don't care the seasons change. Darling, I'll stay.
Get ready. I feel a lot of people think that I have some 10-step 2-hour routine in the morning, and honestly I really don't, because I don't have time. I wake up around like 7ish. I've recently noticed that I need a lot more sleep, so I'm really trying to honor that. If I don't sleep well, I just feel the rest of my day like I do not function well. So I prioritize my sleep and then honestly keep it so simple in the morning. Like I make my matcha, I journal for a couple minutes, I usually step outside for the sunshine. I went on a really quick little walk this morning. Now I'm gonna do my skincare, makeup, and then I'm gonna jump straight into my day. I feel the one thing that has really helped me is actually not being on my phone early in the morning. I notice a really big difference because when I do that, I just immediately get flooded with a lot of messages. So that is definitely like step one. Definitely something I try to be very intentional about. Okay, we're gonna get started. First things, I am starting with the facial treatment essence from SK2. I want to thank SK2 for sponsoring today's video. This product, you guys, I mean, you can see the bottle's like almost done, is my holy grail. I discovered this product when I was traveling in Japan and they sell in the United States. So I take a couple of drops in the morning and evening, and it's been such a ritual that I come back to every day. My skin feels so hydrated. I have less fine lines, and it's truly the best foundation for my skincare to like layer on top. And also, if I do not want to wear a lot of makeup while I film, like I want to feel confident bare skin, and I really can when I'm consistent with this essence. The secret ingredient here is called Pitera. It's a bio ingredient based on a fermentation process. So back in the days, the Japanese sake brewers, they found out they had such youthful, soft, beautiful hands, and it was because of the fermentation process. So they used that into this formula. It has like so many amazing minerals and vitamins that truly makes the skin feel so glowy and soft and youthful. So I'm gonna link the SK2 essence down below so you can check it out and try it for yourself. Okay, so how to have a productive day. This is how I structure my day as a multiple business owner and a content creator, because there's a lot of things that you gotta kind of manage at the same time. Now I am on the West Coast, which means the moment I wake up, I'm kind of behind of the rest of the world. Most of my Soulsing Body team members are on the East Coast, and for Nakahama, we're literally from Japan to Europe to West Coast to East Coast, so we're covering the whole world there. So the moment I wake up, my inbox is kind of like full. I really think about my 3 priorities of the day, and this could be work tasks, but it could also be personal tasks. Then I know what to focus on that day, and I know what I need to get done to feel accomplished. Because I feel sometimes if you're just a content creator, you kind of need to build a little bit more structure in your day because it is so free-flowing in a way, and every day is also so different, I have to say that. But usually what I try to do, on Mondays, I schedule all my calls. This way it's not like all the way through the week. It's hard if I'm like shooting content and then need to go to a call, and then shooting content, going to a call. So I try to get everything on Monday in, touch base with the team, get ready for the week. Monday is really my like sit down administration day, so I did that a couple days ago. Then for other days, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I usually go to the office to film Soulsing Body workouts, like today because it's Thursday. But I like to start my morning at the office here at home. I will first go through my calendar, and I usually actually do this already the night before so I know what's going on the next day. Go through my calendar, I go through my emails, I try to respond to most of them, so that is just kind of done, and like team members can like move forward, whatever. I go into Slack. Slack is the program that we use honestly the most to communicate with all each other. And then I go into my socials, look at comments, respond, DMs, and post. Preferable, I already have my content scheduled for that day, but unfortunately that does not happen all the time. And I'm still like posting everything myself, I editing myself. I have a hard time like honestly delegating that because it's such a creative process. A lot of other things I am able to delegate, but that's the part. And yeah, and I structure my days really a little bit between Soulsing Body and Nekohama. Soulsing Body, obviously I do a lot of the product, I do the content creation of it, we're thinking about like the marketing, new products, things like that. And then with Nekohama I go more into like brand, visuals, content, video, things like that. So that is a lot more creative side of things. So yeah, that's kind of like how I go through my day and how I feel I'm productive, where I get first all the kind of boring admin stuff out of the gate. Get it done, and then I will go usually into content creation, whether that it's for my personal content in my kitchen or here like recipes or whatever, or for Soulsing Body. So later this morning I will go to the office and I am going to film a couple of new workouts for the app. So yeah, it's gonna be my morning of the day. So I think there, maybe remove that black box. No, it's nicer to have Nekohama on top. This one needs the most work this second. I just set the tone for the rest. So we do Nekohama on top. I think that looks much better, yeah. Just depending on like what email we're doing and stuff. I'm almost done. Okay, so I worked through all my emails. Not all of them, there's some new ones coming in. Did some of the email marketing for Nekohama. I approved a bunch of content that we shot about 2 weeks ago for a new campaign. And then I am currently editing a reel. This is like a really delicious peanut butter reel. You guys, I feel like I still to this point edit everything on my phone. I just prefer it than over my computer because I just like film almost like everything of my content just from my iPhone, and I like editing it as well. And I use the app InShot. I find it a little bit easier to use than CapCut. I know a lot of creators use that, but InShot, truly if you're trying to like edit videos or if you're new to it, like I feel they have literally all the features and it's just so simple to use. So I use like InShot to like make this, and then doing a little voiceover, and then I'm gonna post it today as well. I wish I was the type of creator who had everything laid out for the full week, but I just don't flow like that. I just do more in the moment, and I probably should bring in some structure there. But I also don't believe in ignoring cravings, especially because I'm such a chocolate lover. So instead I love making simple recipes like this. Oh my god, it is so empty here. The studio is so empty, look at that. It also feels really weird because there's no rug in it, so you hear, what is it called? The hollow echo. So we're gonna shoot some marketing videos right now in the studio for our new gym program that is launching. You guys, I am so excited. We've been working on this for so long. I've been talking about like gym workouts for quite a bit because I am really fallen in love with strength training and gym workouts, and all of it's been all I've been doing when I'm in Europe as well. It's making me feel so strong and so confident that I'm actually able to like lift my suitcases when I travel, which is just like the best. So yeah, we're gonna be filming another workout here also. I think we're doing an upper body today. It's kind of nice because one time I remember I was like, not complaining, but I told my friend, I was like, oh my god, I've been like filming so many workouts, like blah blah blah. She was like, you know what, at least when you're really busy with your job, you get your workout in. Be grateful. And I was like, you know what, very, very true, because I do the same workouts that I put onto the app. Like this will be my workout of the day. Yeah, that's kind of really nice. So let's dig into it.
This world is so cold and deceiving. Butterflies in disguise is achieving. sugar to sweet it. Turn it all to the garden of Eden. I can make the gray turn gold. I can make the sun come out. I can make the blend turn gold. Show you
back from the office. I did a workout. It is currently 12:45 and I'm gonna make a super quick lunch. I feel a lot of people think that I always have like really excessive big meals that take a lot of cooking, but honestly throughout the week I keep it so simple. I order lunch or I make something out of the fridge. Especially when I film and work out, I am always so hungry after. I think it's when you film and when I do the content. You know, when I work out on my own, I can sometimes like cheat a little bit, but when I actually film, I need to execute, and I'm also teaching at the same time, so I feel it's always like twice as exhausting. So we definitely gotta fuel up, so I'm gonna make something really quick and easy. So I found this in the cabinet and I was like, you know what? We're gonna make some lunch out of this. I have actually never tried this brand, Fishwife, but it comes in like salmon, in trout, and in sardines. I mean, I don't like sardines so much. I've never liked it, but I also haven't tried it in years. So I think we're gonna do the trout, some cottage cheese, crackers, and then always love having a dip in the fridge because it just makes it so easy to like pop a lunch together. So yeah, we're just gonna make a nice little snack plate with a salad with it. Taste test for the trout. I'm obsessed with the packaging. It looks amazing. Very curious. Okay, whoops. It kind of looks like a salmon-ish. Let's try that. Wait, this is so good. Wait, why have I not used this before? Okay, it's smoked trout with olive oil, garlic, and salt. The olive oil in it is like so healthy. This is such a good option for like a quick lunch or snack if you don't want to cook up something. It's delicious. I'm obsessed with it. I'm a little scared to try the sardines because I really don't like sardines. So I think I'm just gonna keep them in the package first.
It's been 3 months since we talked. Feel like you're on a roll, yeah. Me, myself, and I just keep on stumbling around. You got someone else who is loving you. There he goes.
Got the trout and we got some cottage cheese, seed crackers. I really like this brand from Mary's. It's a super seed with everything bagel seasoning. Some salad, sweet potato. This will be lunch of the day. So we have a full production going on here today. So I don't do this usually for my personal content, but I do this for Nekahama and also for Souls and Bodies. So we have different types of references like ideas, resources. We put the time, length, and what has been shot. So we're gonna do a lot of different like texture shots of like a whisk, a bowl, matcha drinks, ice drinks, and then a bunch on here. So definitely do some on silver.
One and just go up and lift it up and
whoa. Okay.
you want to kind of see.
I think this looks great.
Let it grow, grow, grow. I think it's time we stop tipping on our toes.
So we're doing all our close-up shots right now, and honestly, it's really challenging me to keep my hands like super still.
Afraid to let it show. And I know you need it. Why don't we
Okay, we had a really successful afternoon. We shot a bunch of content for like socials and stuff. It's kind of nice that we were able to do that just from home. Use my kitchen as like a full studio. I'm getting ready for a dinner with Max. We're doing a little date night, which is so nice. We're gonna go to a new opening of Great White. Great White is one of our favorite restaurants here in LA, and they're opening up in Manhattan Beach, so that's what we're gonna go to. And while I am refreshing up a little, didn't have time to like shower because I wrapped at like 6 p.m. and we gotta leave in like 10 minutes. But you guys did send in some questions on Instagram kind of around my workflow around business that I wanted to answer. So first one, how do you handle balance between different projects? I think you can even see it a little bit today. For me, it's all about time blocking and prioritization. I really look on each week what I need to prioritize, and based on that, what has the highest priority, I do first. Like, I rarely think of like, oh, I'll do that later, I do that later. And then time blocking, I kind of work usually like early morning, second half of the morning, and then I do afternoon. So like today, for example, I had emails and admin, then I went to the studio for workouts, and then after we did some content, which is then for Nekohama. So I feel time blocking, you guys, is so helpful, and you can even do that like in your calendar. But having a couple of hours of focused work on one project really helps me like balance in between, I would say. Did you specifically study business, or did you surround yourself with people who did? No, I did not study business. I, to be honest, have learned so much from my husband, who I feel is an incredible entrepreneur. Just being around him a lot, being in the same room, I have learned so much. But I also think just being surrounded by other entrepreneurs and talking about it, I have learned a lot from. And then also, I learned a lot on social media, to be honest. I feel there's so many business things that you can learn, like strategies and like whatever approaches. I feel there's so much free content always. So yeah, and I really don't think that you need to have a business school or whatever to be able to start something. Okay, can you talk about starting a new business and how much money you need to save up for that? I think it's a really good question. So I completely bootstrapped my own business, like Soul Sing Body. Like, I did not take any money from investors, just purely me. And I think at the beginning, you really want to have like as low cost as possible. Even doing branding and whatever, like there's so much stuff that you can now do with AI, what you can do with Canva, things that you can start off with. And I think that is so important to, at the beginning, just focus on the product. And a lot of these things like the branding, the amazing website and blah blah blah, like start so simple and start very low cost, I think is so important. And then on the way you will kind of learn from there. Of course, in every country, I would say starting a business is different. Like, I think here in the US, they're making starting a business like pretty easy. You can easily get a credit card, open up a business, like whatever. But I definitely think that you do not have to have a lot of money for starting a small business. I do think, depends of course what you want to do. Like if you're going into like tech or like whatever, more complicated businesses, then you do need to raise money, or if you have a very, very, very innovative idea. But I really don't think that you have to. And I always like say this, and I did this as well when I was modeling. When you're starting to think about starting your own business, but let's say you still have a job, at the beginning, like keep your job, like keep the stability, but start working on the other projects besides it, like in the evenings or in the weekends, whatever. But like you have still the stability of your job. Maybe you can push some of your savings into starting your own business. You don't have to immediately drop like the security, but you can already like think and work on that business. I think it's also a really good test for you to see like how do you work on, you know, your working evenings and weekends and stuff at the beginning, because like when you start your own business, I feel that really comes with it. And I did the same with modeling. I remember I wanted to model a little bit less because I wanted to focus more on doing social media and starting my own business and whatever, but I didn't completely like ditch it or put it over to the side, if that makes sense. Like I always had this idea of like, okay, like I am going to do that as a support, as an addition. So yeah, how successful do you have to be before you had means to do something before entrepreneurial? I don't know if it's about the money part or if this is about success part. I do really feel social media obviously like helps with everything. It's just kind of crazy that like we just live in an environment now where whether you're a doctor or a dentist or even a lawyer, like having a social following like definitely helps. It's kind of tough because like now, you know, business owners are like, oh, I gotta be like content creators too and whatever. It does really help. Obviously it's not mandatory, but I do feel that trying to be or have a social presence, and even if that's a couple hundred, a couple thousand people, those can all be like new customers for you. So I never underestimate of being like, oh, I only have like 500 followers. Like at the end, if all those followers would buy your product, like that is a lot of customers. So I think that's always how you kind of have to think about it in a way, and don't let it like demotivate you. Okay, so we do one more. I mean, there's a lot of questions on how not to get like overwhelmed. To be honest, I am still searching this balance. Like, I would be lying if I say that I constantly like got it. I'm so organized and like whatever. Like, I still have days where I am feeling very overwhelmed, where I feel I have a lot on my plate, where I don't know exactly like where to prioritize. But overall, I'm finding more and more balance in there. I also feel like protecting my energy and protecting my calendar and time for free time and personal time has also really helped. Like, sometimes it's so good to also take a rest and zoom out and spend more at that quality time, because it makes me show up as a better business partner, as a better leader, as a better partner and friend everywhere else. So yeah, I do try to prioritize that a lot and like really block off my calendar in that sense, with also free time. I think I really used to like underestimate that. Okay, we're gonna get dressed and we're gonna head out. This is my look of the day for dinner. It's like a really cute Reformation top. These shorts, I'm actually not sure. I think they're Dries van Noten, old ones. And my little Thoreau bag. Definitely, usually when I like put out an outfit, I like to combine like feminine pieces with masculine pieces. So this is, for example, I feel very feminine. So I like to put like boy shorts with it to kind of like balance it out. And when I go for something really chic, to a chic restaurant, I'll wear this with like a silk black skirt or something. Yeah, this is my look today. I'm just debating if I should wear flats or little heels. Not sure. Look who is finally back.
Hi, Yokohama.
We're gonna bring some goodies for the team. Some treats.
Great. I love this. I saw you in it earlier. I was like, I love this outfit.
You like this little outfit?
Cute.
Thank you for complimenting me. I like stick my head outside of the window and my hair just flew all over. Are you happy to go eat Great White again today?
Well, I'm excited because they're opening up another location. This means another place in Los Angeles has an amazing matcha experience, plus a great white experience, and we get to be a part of it.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be so fun. I think I'm gonna get chicken kebab today. I'm like, doesn't matter what restaurant we go to. I like love looking at the menu already prior, but I feel the Great White menu, I kind of know.
It's actually got some new things.
It does?
Yeah, that's some new things. They took it. Well, every time they take something off, they replace it with something.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, then I'm
Chef
excited
Juan
to
said
see
that
it.
the fish tacos, the new ones.
Oh, they have new fish tacos?
Yes, the other fish tacos were incredible too.
No, the old ones were like lettuce wraps, were really good. Ooh, maybe I go for fish tacos today. That sounds actually so good. Okay. Well, we shall see. What do you miss the most when you're away from me?
To be honest, like just waking up with you just always puts me in a great mood every time I start the day. I feel like our days are, my days at least, I don't know about your days, maybe your days are more hectic because of the energy that I bring in the mornings, but you always make me feel great whenever we wake up. We always like snuggle for like 5 minutes together, which I just love.
Mike's got a lot of energy in the morning.
You look so cute, that little corset top on. I saw it on you and I was like, oh my god.
Long time. So I have a mission for this week.
What's your mission? To wear things you haven't worn before?
No. So I'm gonna, on Saturday, I'm gonna hang all my clothes on clothing racks. Like, I ordered some clothing racks. And then I'm just going to a whole day do styling, put new looks together, and also just wear things or use things that I, you know, don't wear a lot, but then now I will wear, and also just get rid of a lot of stuff. So I might make like a Poshmark or something too, because I have so many like wedding guest dresses
That you don't need anymore?
that I literally don't need.
Oh.
That's gonna be my mission. These fish tacos really like stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, dinner time.